All right. You see those huge letters on the board? Approach. What does it mean? How can you have a better one? And why do you need it in the first place? Right? So, what is approach? Approach is how you do something, how you actually go about getting better at something, how you learn something, how you study, how you read, how you listen, right? Each of those things has its own approach. Now, when I was taking lessons with my first teacher, I was always told, you're not getting the results you want. You're not mastering this page that we've been working on for the past 6 weeks that you have to keep coming in and like doing over and over again. It's probably your approach. It's most likely just the way that you're actually thinking about doing this thing that's keeping you from getting it done effectively and quickly, right? Everybody wants the goal, but nobody wants to actually take the time to accomplish it, right? There's 10,000 hours behind every master. So, how do you create an approach that actually guarantees that you'll be successful so that you can do the thing you want to do? It's as simple as a couple of philosophical ideas, right? You have to understand primarily that it is all about your approach. If you have a fundamental problem, you have to be willing to actually look at it. You have to approach that problem as a unique problem, as with a unique set of circumstances, and you have to say, I am not going to do this the same way that I've done it every single time. People always used to say the definition of insanity is like doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. That's not the definition of insanity, just to be clear. If you look up in the dictionary, never does it say that. But it is insane to never switch up your approach. If you're doing something that has you in a terrible place in your life, like for example, I was living in my car, I was sleeping on couches, I was sleeping in my studio because I wasn't doing things right. But I kept telling myself like, it's gonna work, it's gonna work, it's gonna work. I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing, it's gonna work. How stupid does that sound, right? Obviously, there is a certain amount of like, oh, just see it through, stick it out. You'll make it if you put in the time and the effort, right? That may be true, but the thing is, you have to put in the time and the effort, and you have to see new reasons to actually expand, see new ways to expand, find new approaches in everything that you do before you even have the chance to actually make something happen. So it's your approach. Now, the most important approach or the most important philosophy that we can have as musicians is our approach to practice, right? Most people, they think, oh, well, I can practice 10 minutes today. I can practice 20 minutes today. I can practice an hour this week in total, and I'll get good at my instrument. When you studied in school, did you go to class for 10 minutes a day? Did you go to class for 20 minutes a day? Did you go to class for an hour a week? And I'm not talking about the time that you were mentally present, because you don't always have to be mentally present to absorb information and to get better at things. The fact is, whenever we've done anything in life that was challenging, that we needed to do, that we felt would take us to the next level, we always put a next level amount of time and a different strategy, a different approach for getting there. So if you think that you can take 10 minutes or a 4-hour work week and become a master drummer and become a master musician and play all the gigs you ever dreamed about, play with all the artists you ever dreamed of, you're wrong. It's not as simple as just thinking it and then doing it. You have to approach it in a unique, structured, solid, proven way. It doesn't always have to be structured, right? And sometimes you need to break new ground. But for the most part, your approach should be something that is proven to show results. And the proof is in the pudding. Now, if you want an approach, a specific approach to follow, to help you practice better, to help you understand all these things better, and to go through the life of being a musician better, I have a free resource for you. If you just go to prodrummermethod.com, I'm going to link it in the description of this video, you will get a free practice system that's just a simple PDF. And it's going to give you the most powerful approach that I've developed over more than 10 years of teaching and more than 10 years of professional experience playing this instrument. I've shared it with tons of people, tons of friends, clients, students. Everybody gets something out of it. And it's free. So even if you only got like one little tiny tidbit of cool information out of that, it's free. And that will help you on your journey. So go to prodrummermethod.com, check it out, get that practice system, clean up your approach, and you'll do great. Talk soon.